What's up, folks? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about Harmony. Harmony is a blockchain that's focus is effectively on aiding and easing the development of dApps and implementation of dApps. Harmony has a lot of potential still, and their roadmap's really impressive in terms of what their goals and aspirations are, and if they achieve them, what could the price reach? So we'll get into it. Before I do, as always, I update the spreadsheet. These are the first 26 coins I held, the first 26 coins I spoke about on the channel. Had you invested $100 into each of these, when I release the videos and you're still holding all that crypto, you'd be in profit for over 38 grand. These are not the coins I hold anymore. If you want to see what I hold, come check out Copy My Cryptos, where I share every coin I buy, every coin I sell, how I'm preparing my portfolio in the current markets. If you're unhappy with your portfolio or you're unhappy with how you see the markets, then come check it out, because I do a video every day sharing info on all of that. So check it out. Link is in the description, guys. Right. Harmony. So Harmony's in a number of impressive portfolios, not least of which is Binance Labs portfolio, as well as Hashkey's portfolio. Now, like I said, it's about the facilitation and the creation of and use of dApps. And the network's aim is to innovate the way decentralized apps work by focusing on random state sharding, which allows creating blocks in seconds. And they've also introduced cross-shard contracts and cross-chain infrastructure. And this has actually now come in. So when we check out what's going on with Harmony, they've got a strategy roadmap. So adoption, interoperability, decentralization, and zero-knowledge proofs, all the main themes for 2022. So interoperability, they're looking at bridging with Bitcoin and Ethereum for broader assets. Their cross-shard and cross-chain transactions will enable new financial applications. So we should see more interesting DeFi or dApps land on Harmony. They're looking at increased adoption. So they've got hackathons with Bitcoin, Ethereum events that's going to boost their reach. So hopefully more developers arrive on Harmony. When we actually check out, because they give info on what their targets are. So Harmony in 2026, they're looking at Bitcoin by 2026, Bitcoin bridge, trustless Ethereum bridge, ZK proof course, staking contracts, Blue Metaverse, Blue to Fly, social tokens, cross-chain to OpenSea, Polkadot bridge, Cosmos bridge. They've got Polygon bridge, Terra bridge. They've got a lot of plans, and you can see that this is an extended roadmap. This isn't something that they've done on the fly. They've got real consideration for what they want to achieve across the next 4 years, and that's important. This is one to really watch, because they are constantly updating their roadmap, and they're constantly updating how things are going. But what that does is allows people to, see that there's progress on a constant basis. And in a bear cycle, this is certainly one to watch. Now, what's going to be really interesting is obviously how does it run when Ethereum starts rallying. So there's an assumption. Now, with regards to Harmony, with regards to the summer, there is a general consensus or belief that we're going to see a real rally in the markets if Ethereum 2.0 actually does become the catalyst. If it is the catalyst for the market and we start seeing a rally, then there's a lot of potential, because Ethereum obviously goes to 5 figures. Or if it does go to 5 figures, it's $1 trillion market cap for Ethereum. But then you've got to scale everything up. Now, for me, Harmony has a shot of $1, because right now you're talking about circulating supply of basically 12 billion. Its all-time high was around 35 cents. So 3x of its all-time high, currently like an 8x from where it is. But even at $1, you're going, $12 billion market cap for something that has a pretty broad ecosystem already. They've got their grant funds that are up and running. this is a legitimately impressive um, impressive blockchain. So the question is more: does the bull cycle happen? Like, does that crazy rally that many of us believe can happen over the summer? Um, if that happens, Harmony has a hell of a shot of $1. And make no mistake about it, when you're looking at the 300 million grant fund, this kind of stuff is important, right? You've got to incentivize developers to want to build with you, and they've got that. They're driving adoption with this enormous amount of money, $300 million on Web3 grants and DAOs. And that allows for enormous growth in the overall ecosystem of Harmony. If Harmony's ecosystem grows, it naturally will appreciate in value anyway. Then, on top of that, if they start getting quality developers arriving as well, and you're getting quality projects that are increasing value locked, again, Harmony has real potential. Bear in mind, Harmony's ecosystem is already pretty damn good. If we check out Harmony ecosystem on CoinMarketCap, we can see that there's a few obvious projects that are in terms of BUSD and DAI. But you've got SushiSwap, and then you've got some interesting ones: DSLA Protocol, DeFi Kingdoms, Tranquil Finance, Euphoria, Viper Protocol. Some of these are very low cappers, but right now, this is the growth that we're beginning to see, and Harmony has more potential to continue to grow. And fundamentally, one of the most important things is its scalability. So Harmony as a block size is fast. Harmony, in terms of fees for transactions, pretty damn low. So generally, it's not too bad in that regard. And when you look at it as well, you've got a team, the founding team, 12 of them. Seven of those 12 were like employees at Google, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon. The biggest tech companies in the world. So they've obviously got a strong, solid team in place. The next question is how they develop and how they push. And how they push is mass adoption for their blockchain. So they're going to get developers on, and they're going to start using those grants to make sure people start participating in the ecosystem. There's a lot of potential here. There really is. The question really boils down to for the potential of the pump, how fast, or does Ethereum have that crazy rally that many of us believe it can? If it does, Harmony will benefit from it. When you look at when you compare Harmony to a lot of the other ZK rollups and everything else that we've got, finality on Ethereum is 2 seconds and 6 minutes. It's not bad. In terms of bridging fees, 200,000 gas per transaction, which is a ton better than some of the others that we've got. Yeah, I mean it's already up and running in a really positive way. So, like I said, this is a legitimate beast, and there's a lot of intrigue here for me. I want to see if fundamentally, if we start seeing a larger number of projects starting to develop on Harmony. What you'd want to start seeing is at least 2 or 3 good quality projects every month or so, because when you're seeing that, that's a really strong sign that they're starting to build real good momentum. That's important. But yeah, I mean, when you actually do the numbers, they've done a lot of transactions. The block latency is excellent. This is a solid project. But it hitting $1 this year would be dependent on Ethereum. And it can do it. It can absolutely do it. But it's dependent on a bull cycle getting full throttle. Because without Ethereum being a catalyst for the market, I don't see this hitting $1. Long term, yes, $1 is definitely possible. Definitely possible. Regardless. But then you'd be looking at maybe 2025, 2026. If it doesn't do it in this cycle, in this potential upcoming cycle. That would be my argument there. But I like Harmony. And Binance tend to be very, very sensible in terms of their investments. Binance Labs don't tend to invest in crap. So, they've got some strong investors. They've got speed and low transaction fees already. They've got development. They're looking at strengthening their adoption. They've got a grant situation in place to ensure that more people come and develop on it. There's a lot of potential here. It's just sort of dropped off the radar a little bit for a lot of people. So, yeah, weird one. Weird that that's happened. But I guess everyone's sort of just watching Bitcoin and Ethereum at the moment. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you know when content is coming out. And that is it from me. If you're new to crypto, come check out Copy My Cryptos, where I share every coin I buy, every coin I sell, and how my portfolio is doing, and not only in the market, but how my portfolio is prepared in case things turn very, very bullish or very, very bearish. If you want to be a part of this, know exactly what I'm doing, you just need to click the link in the description and check it out. Go see those success stories on the site. And that is it from me. Take it easy, guys. Bye-bye.